on some different shit. I might just hit your bitch out walking the park.
Let's talk about this Packers game. With the Packers, they end up losing 15-9, and this their fifth game. Now they're on a 5-game losing streak. They end up dropping down. I want to say, what are they, 2-6 now? 2-5?
Yeah, I believe they 2-6 too.
Yeah, you see, they on a 5-game losing streak, and nobody I think would have predicted them losing to the Lions. Aaron Rodgers been whooping the Lions' ass his whole career, so that was a big surprise. And the Lions, they got one of the worst defenses that ever exist. I think it is. Isn't it the worst defense to be in the NFL? I want to say it is.
Yeah, to be honest, this is my first time. I think you the first person that's telling me this. I didn't even notice how bad they was, because I remember they was talking about how good. What's the corner name? Number 1 from Ohio State.
The one that they just ended up drafting, the one that is
2 years ago, I think. Yeah. I forgot his name. Kuda. So Kuda was balling.
Kuda. He was balling. No, he's a rookie. It's his first year.
Nah, it's like a second or third year for sure. Because they was trying to say he was a bust and all this, but he just needed time to figure it out. You feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, like they defense, I thought it was doing pretty solid. But like you said, like you got to be right, because bro, they only won one game, like 1-8 or something like that. So they defense must be fucking whack. Like every game, I think they give up like at least 30 points a game, something like that.
And Aaron Rodgers, he had 3 interceptions. The first one, I don't really blame him. It was off a tip pass to the helmet, but then he had 2 other balls that was unexplanatory. It was just bad. It was bad reads. It was bad decision making. And Aaron Rodgers, he called out his wide receivers a couple weeks ago. He putting the blame on them. But this game, it was pretty much on him. It was some miscommunication. I seen it again, like he's been saying all season. But he made bad decisions pretty much all game, or to put them in a hole. He killed the energy to start the game, and then he never really. And then on the last drive, he had a chance to win the game, but he goes for the first down, or he goes for the touchdown. 4 straight plays. All they needed was a first down. And he goes for 4 straight touchdown passes. And then to remind you, they at their own 20 and they have a minute to score. And you go for the end zone 4 straight plays, but you had the nerve to go blame your teammates the week prior, act as if it was their fault.
What do you think it is? You think they need another like a big time receiver, or?
Well, first of all, I want to say they ran to Aaron Jones 9 times. How the fuck do you run to Aaron Jones 9 times? And then Aaron Rodgers led the team in rushing. He had 40 yards. How does Aaron Rodgers at whatever years old with 4? He only ran the ball 4 times. He ended up He led the team in rushing.
Damn,
4
that was average 10 yards of rush, huh?
He ended up having like one big ass run, but that's about it. I'm like, you got Aaron Jones, you got AJ Dillon. You should be running the ball more. AJ Dillon, he ended up, I think he had like 40. He had what, 11 carries? Yeah, he had 11 carries.
He had more carries than Aaron Jones. Jeez.
Yeah, but Jones ended up getting hurt, and that's the only reason Dillon ended up getting the ball. Because I think it's LaFleur though. He's not mixed matching the running backs. We've been seeing this all season. He's not he's not spreading the ball around equally. And then Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if he's not fully committed, but his attitude has always been like cancerous to a team to me. I always felt like he's always the negative. He might say some, he might say a couple words of encouragement, but all the body language on the field, that's demoralizing to a team.
Yeah. I feel you on that, because I feel like, Aaron Rodgers, the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Brady, like, I feel like Rodgers, like, don't get me wrong, he's vocal. But I feel like when it's time to like really discipline the team, and like you can see Brady on the sideline like yelling at his lineman, you feel me? Rodgers,
he's going at the players. He's trying to encourage.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at Rodgers, he's more like it's all about him. It's like what the fuck? Everything's going bad for me. Oh my God, Stone. He's having everything's about him. But with Brady, he's more like fuck. Come on, guys. We got to do this. Come on. I know you can fucking do better. I know you can do that better. But Rodgers is like, see, y'all, do y'all see what I'm saying? My wide receivers are ass. Do you see what I'm saying? My corners can't guard. Yeah. Do y'all not see the O lineman? How is this my fault? You feel me? Like, come on, man. Be a quarterback. And that's kind of always put Rodgers over Brady his whole career. But the older I got, the more I start to see how quarterbacks should be played. Even though Tom might not be the most talented when it comes to skill, he's the most talented when it comes to being a leader and pushing the team, having a will. You've seen it this week. He just willed his team to a win.
Yeah, real shit.
No, Tom still got it. And if Rodgers should have won that game, I think Tom would have won that game. But you also got to give. I forgot. You also got to give. You got to speak about the injuries though, because I want to say so. Aaron Jones left in a boot. Dobbs left in a. Yeah, Gary left in a boot, and then Dobbs left in a boot, and then they had one more player I can't remember that left in a boot.
But Rashawn Gary done for the season though. Rashawn Gary, I believe he tore his ACL. He done.
Damn. Like I didn't bring up this one play, but it was the fourth down on the the second interception. It was a fourth down, and instead of running the ball, they was on like a 4th and 2. They end up throwing it to Bakhtiari on a trick play. Like that shit is stupid as hell to me. Like, and that's another thing with LaFleur. It's like, why are you throwing a trick play in Bakhtiari's first game off an injury? You're gonna throw a trick play to him. He got hurt later that game. He ended up coming back, but it's like it's just bad coaching.
It's definitely Matt LaFleur, bro. Like you said, like he shouldn't have put no lineman on no damn trick play. Like, what are you doing? And then, like,
Bakhtiari could catch it, but it's like it's his first game,
right? They could have any other lineman set up for that play, but I don't know, man. I think Matt LaFleur, like you said, he's not mixing the play calling up. Like so far as like run pass option, like I don't know, like. Your quarterback is like almost 40 years old. Why are you having this guy throw the ball so much?
Is there any way that you could see the Packers making the playoffs?
Nah, not no more. Remember I told you last week or like 2 weeks ago, I was like, we're going to see these next two games. We're going to see. Yeah. These next 2 games, we're going to see who really going to make the playoffs or not. And the Raiders and the Packers, it's not looking good right now.
And I'm looking at the Packers standings right now. They 3-6. Whew, the Bears is 3-6, and the Bears is looking like they catching momentum at the right time. And looking like we know they're not gonna win no Super Bowl, but it's good to see a young team making huge strides. And the quarterback, we always knew Justin Fields had that spark in him, but this last game looked like he ended up letting it fully loose. And
for sure.
So now you got it's the Bears is 3-6, the Packers is 3-6, the Lions is 2-6, and the Vikings is 7-1. I don't know.
I think
what time you have to be? What time you have to be back? My bad. I know you had.
You good? I can be back in like the next 2 minutes.
All right. Go ahead. We'll finish that. We'll finish this last one out real quick.
No, yeah, you good. No, I was gonna say the Bears. I feel like they still got a chance to win it. I mean, like you seen, they just got Claypool, so I feel like that can make a difference. But shit, I'm saying it now. These next couple of games, they gotta win at least like 2 out of these next 3 to make a playoff run. If they keep losing like this, they not gonna make it.
Can I tell you the most fucked up part about that is
what?
The next game is against the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys been playing pretty good, I think.
The Bears play the Cowboys?
No, the Packers play the Cowboys.
Oh, my bad. Next game. It's looking. Yeah, it ain't looking good for the. I mean, Aaron Rodgers can show up at any time. It's the Packers, but I mean, to me personally, I hope the Packers do beat the damn Cowboys. But
actually, let me tell you. So they got. You said they're gonna win the next 2?
Yeah, next 2 out of 3.
Next 2 out of 3. So they got the Cowboys, Titans, Eagles, Bears, Rams, Dolphins, Vikings. And then the Lions again.
Yeah, they not beating them.
They not making the playoffs, nigga.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, they not. It's a wrap. And it's such a wrap because Aaron is getting older, and it's like we want to see this guy in the playoff every year. Like he's the most talented quarterback in the league. But bro, if your team is not up to par, then it's gonna look ugly.
I don't really feel bad for Rodgers at all, though. He chose his fate when he chose $240 million for 2 years. He chose his fate. That when he did that, I knew he didn't want to put. I knew he didn't give a fuck about football. I don't want to say he didn't give a fuck about football, but he chose his priorities. He chose his priorities right there.